Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Don't Mess with Jess. Today, I have my friend Dell joining me from the UK, and we're going to be discussing the movie that just got released, The Backrooms. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today?
Living the dream. Thank you for inviting me again. It's funny that we've both watched this at the same time, so thanks for inviting me to talk about it. Yeah, sometimes it's good to chat with people about things, a bit of a discussion rather than a review, I suppose, is it?
Yeah, makes it a little more fun and interesting.
Anyway, so Backrooms, we both watched it. Yeah, what do you think?
I really enjoyed this movie. What about you? Did you like it or no?
Oh, I liked it. Yeah.
Liked
I
it?
did. I liked it. I got confused sometimes, and a few things I didn't like and I did like. But I enjoyed it definitely. I would say, and I don't know if they've done it on purpose. Do you know the main character? I don't know if he's the main character or she was. To be honest with you, yeah. I found I didn't like his character from the beginning, and I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. No, he's a good actor. I know him from he's English actually, and I know him from I think his biggest film. He might have won an award from 12 Years a Slave. Yeah, don't know if you've seen that, but
No.
it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like him, but I didn't like his character. I think it was supposed to be. I just didn't like him. He was all frustrated. Obviously, his wife left for whatever reason. I didn't like the way he spoke to his staff. He wasn't rude. He was just abruptive with them, and I just didn't like his character. But that's neither here nor there. I found that it was quite long, but I expect not long, drawn out scenes from walking down corridors. But I did expect that, and the tension was good. What I did like, I didn't know where it was going to lead, if it was even going to lead to anything in a sense. Do you know what I mean? But we did get some creepy goings on in it. Do you know what I mean? Like that big thing that looked like him chasing. I liked. Before we saw him, I liked the behind following the dark. You could see him in the background. I did like all that. I did like the mystery of what is going on here. Where are we? All this stuff,
Yeah.
And I did like. You're gonna have to explain it to me because I'm confused. Maybe it's my old age. Yeah. Maybe we'll get to that. It's the end I wanted to talk to you about getting confused, but sorry, it's a habit of doing all the talking, and I know you're planning to say sorry, Jess.
No, you're good. Say what you want to say.
No, all right. So, I didn't like the scene where they were sitting around eating dinner or whatever.
Yeah, in his little kitchen or whatever.
Like, come on, this is dragging on. Yeah. I didn't know who the star of it was, but it didn't matter. But again, with the girl, or what was she, a psychologist or a counselor?
Like a therapist or something.
It showed her when she was young having kind of a disruptive childhood. I don't know really how that fit into the movie as such. I know it's showing that she's tough maybe and she's able to deal with that. Maybe it's that she would seem to be isolated by her mum or something, and I get that, but I don't know how this fit into this movie. What was the purpose of showing us that? Where was it leading? Maybe I missed all that, but again, like the corridors, I did find it creepy. I did like it when his staff, I didn't like the way he treated them. Like he goes, we're going experimenting. You go, not experimenting, investigating. He goes, investigating what? Just come on, and I was like, all right, mate, yeah.
I think he said researching.
Yeah,
was it we're researching?
Researching what? You could just research. Come on, and
research.
I was like, mate, let him know what's going on, right? And then when he said, yeah, you take the camera and go down, I was like, what? You do it yourself.
Oh, what, the slope thing?
He was like,
with the rope attached to him? I was like, oh, this is gonna end up so bad.
I know, but and it was good actually, yeah.
Bad for them. Bad for the one dude.
But I did like that. It was creepy and it was quite good tension and all that, right? But I knew shit was going to go down when he went down rather than, what's his name? I don't remember his name on the film. Or his real name, actually. But I was going to say is that Yeah, when that annoyed me, I was like, you got the camera, so you go down. I was like, no. Anyway, but yeah, that's why I just didn't like him, his character. He's a good actor.
Yeah. That's how they were trying to portray him in the film, was that he was arrogant.
Yeah.
He couldn't accept responsibility for any of his actions in life, any of his faults with his marriage, egotistical. Like that was just his personality, and that's why he was saying, like, I belong down here.
Yeah, I was agreeing with him actually.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, dude, you do. You're kind of an asshole. But he's like, I'm better off down here or whatever. At the dinner table scene, and he's all trying to do like the role playing with her. I thought for sure he was gonna freaking kill her at the table.
I don't know.
He was gonna attack her. I thought for sure he was gonna lose his shit and stab her or something. I did not expect him to actually like try to cut the rope and let her go. I thought for sure he was gonna attack her, or one of those little freaky things in the corner of the room were gonna do something to her, or something along those lines. Like, I'm like, the little freaking half dude over by the lamp, just like pulling the lampshade. I'm like, whoa, that thing's freaky. So I don't know. I mean, it was really cool. I liked a lot of things about it. I liked how it was just walking through like a maze. Endless maze. Because it made you feel like you couldn't get out,
And you could get lost. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry, some of the corridors were different shaped and the doors were different shapes, and it was dead silent most of the time, but when you did hear a noise, then it was effective. I was going to say, as you said about you thought he was going to attack that girl at the table, I didn't at that point, because now we've established that he snapped. He's not the main character anymore. We need a main character, hero, final girl. I had a feeling she'll be all right somehow, but again, I didn't know for sure. This is where the questions I need to ask you, and normally I'm pretty clever with things, but I'm like confused. Right, so this is like a different dimension or something, right? And all these people are memories of someone or something. So it's like the beginnings of the world. It's like the blueprint of the world or something. I wasn't, and then like, I don't want to jump to the end, but I suppose we've said everything else to say about it so far, apart from, when she was being interviewed by that dude and all those shady people, right? Were they in it at the moment, or are they out of it? They've pulled her out of it, and then they're going to put her back in. I was confused of were they in? Where was it actually? And what was it? And also at the end, you see her sitting there and she looked a bit dodgy.
Yeah, at the very end, she turned into one of those fucking things inside the Backrooms.
I didn't think that she turned into one of them things. I thought they were showing the memory of her rather than her. Like they were saying everything leaves a memory. Yeah,
I don't know. It could be a memory. I don't know.
Work out, and I'm like, I'm not clever enough for this film, yeah. But it was the saying is like when it showed her, I wasn't sure if they put her back down, if they left her there, were they already in there still? They were investigating? Who were they? All that, like, don't get me wrong, it's good. Maybe you can inform me.
Oh, listen, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. From my interpretation of it.
It's your channel.
From my interpretation of it, correct me if I'm wrong, people. Throw your theories out there too. I don't know everything. Actually, I don't know a lot, but to me, it was like.
I trust you.
To me, it was like, so that scientist guy, whatever, that was with her at the end, right? He made the comment that they're starting to pop up more and more. There's more of the entrances popping up, right? So obviously they're down there studying it. There's cameras throughout. You see, there's a scene where you see someone watching the camera of them walking through it. So it's being studied, it's being observed, right?
Oh, yeah. He said he was putting cameras in there, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, So it's some type of anomaly, some type of like different dimension, like a rift in like our world, and they're popping up more. So they're studying them, trying to figure out what's going on, and they know how to get in and out because they have those people in the suits that come in, like when she attacked that freaky big thing that with the peg leg, because it was like a pirate themed furniture store or whatever. So the big character was like a pirate with like a peg leg, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
he was all fucked up looking.
yeah.
So when she kicked his leg or whatever and he went down, like the gas comes out and the people in the suits come out to grab her, whatever, you know? So my theory is, I think those things that are stuck in there with the messed up looking faces, I think there's somehow people that managed to find their way into the back rooms and either attacked the figures that were in there and almost made it out to the end. And then the scientist people grabbed them. And then they somehow turned into those beings and left them in the back rooms. And so those characters you see like at the dinner table, those were people that somehow wandered into the back rooms, but the scientists were like, oh, well, now you know about it. We can't let them back out into society. Now they're going to be part of the back rooms as well, type thing.
So
I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's the kind of thing I got from it with that end shot where it showed her after and like she's just at the table by herself and she looks all messed up. She looks like one of the people, one of the beings that were in there.
See, this is what I thought, and again,
So.
I don't know for sure. So I'm sure at some point someone said, I don't know who said, these are the memories of people.
No.
They're not 100% correct on the memory. It's just what this perceives as a memory. So
Yeah.
I thought those messed up looking people weren't people as such. They were just the memories of people that had been there. But then maybe they are people that are there, because the big sailor dude, like, he's another person, so it's not as if he transformed into him. Then at the end of that, my first instinct and thought was, oh, this is the memory of her. But then again, it might have been her, maybe they shoved her back in, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I still enjoyed it. Now, let me ask you, do you think there's room for a 2?
Oh, probably, yeah, because he said that there's more popping up and they're studying them, right? So I totally think they can make a second one and go deeper into it and find out maybe how they're coming to be, why they're starting to pop up more, why there's more entrances appearing, why it's expanding, and try to actually get to the bottom of what the back rooms are, how they're created, and all of that. So yeah, I definitely think that there could be a second one, and I would definitely go see it because it's got me intrigued.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they should do a second one, but if they do, I'll be interested, as long as they change up the story. Not like it still has to be the same, but change it up a little bit. Like, but sometimes I think less is more, and the mystery of it all was good. You know, going too deep, sometimes you lose something. But as long as they go deeper, don't give us too much, give us enough. I still, yeah, if there's a set, I still watch the second one. But sometimes the one and done is good. But again, we're in a world full of does well sequel. Now, how many bruises would you give it?
How many bruises? I would give this. Honestly, I would give it between 4 and 4.5 bruises.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it. I think it had a lot of different elements to it. It wasn't like your typical like slasher, horror, gore, blood everywhere like I typically like. But I did like the mystery to it. I did like different elements. I did like the different stories. The therapist or whatever's backstory with her like mom or whatever keeping her in the house. And her mom I wanted to say something earlier too. Her mom had said something like, I can't remember what it was, but she had heard it again about when the scientists, I think, were talking to her or whatever. Or something. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. I made a mental note to remember, and now I can't remember.
Away on the spot, yeah.
Yeah, but it's something that she had been when she was little was something that was like applied or whatever while she was in the back rooms. So somehow she's connected, or I think her mom or whatever had been in the back rooms. And that's why she saw it was out there and it freaked her out and she escaped or something. And that's why she was like keeping her in the house. And she had like that print or whatever, that cement print.
That's
like somehow she was connected to it, I think.
Maybe they should have touched upon that a little bit more then for us to really not overly to the top, but you could be right there, you know.
Yeah, and they also showed that like interview scientist guy or whatever at the end. They showed him earlier in the movie with his family in the house, and they were getting popcorn and they sat down to watch TV as a family, and it was the commercial for the pirate furniture store that popped up.
The never-ending story, that's right, yeah.
And he was watching it.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what I mean?
See,
so
I thought he was in the back rooms when that happened, because why would that? But then, I don't know, but yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. And another thing with that commercial too was he didn't actually make that commercial. The main character, I forget what his name is. Good Lord, should have wrote it down. But because the commercial he made before, I think they showed like earlier in the movie, was shit. Like it was terrible. He was walking all over the place. It was awful. But then the commercial, you see that the scientist, whatever researcher guy, is watching with his family. Completely different. Like he's in charge. He's sure of himself. He's projecting. So I don't know if that's like a commercial the Backrooms made up or something with him. I don't know. It was just two completely different. Like it seems like two completely different people making that commercial. So I don't know. I think him going in there, like psychologically, got to him, and it completely changed him.
Yeah, he was already messed up anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he was on the verge of losing it mentally, and then going in there, it just kind of pushed him over the edge. So, but I enjoyed it. What about you? How many Bruces do you give it?
I'll give it 3.5. Deadites.
Deadites, my bad. Deadites.
Well, it's Bruce's. I just thought I'd say Deadites because you say Bruce.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say 3.5. Now, I know you give it higher. That's pretty high, I think, because obviously because of the pacing, which it had to be that way. Yeah, I get it, and So I mean, to me, 3.5 is good. It's not Shakespeare or anything. Also, I'd nearly give it 4 because of the guy who directed it. It was his first film, and
he did really good.
He was a YouTuber who directed or made the other one. Do you know that went on YouTube? So I'll give him good for that. He did a really good job. Do you know what I mean? So
man, for his first. Sorry, his first film, he knocked it out of the park, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So I'd nearly give it 4. Yeah. I think I'm pushing it, but I'd nearly give it 4 just for his effort and how good he made it for his first film. So there's a lot of people who experience don't make shit like that, as good as that. So that's all I have to say about that.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
And please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's really appreciated. Also, let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on Backrooms. Was it everything you hoped it would be? Did it follow the lore from the original YouTube videos? Was it interesting? Did you guys get the ending? Did you guys get what was going on? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me hear your theories. I am very curious to know. Don't forget, don't mess with Jess. And until next time, I'll see you in the shadows. Bye-bye.
See ya.